Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is MaximusBlack.
And Novawar, that was weird.
That was weird.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
I have no idea.
Did you hit end and
I might
something
have hit
else?
like delete and end at the same time.
Which is, I think delete brings your screen back up, maybe. I have no idea, but we are recording, so that's good.
That is great.
It's great.
Normal game.
Yes, sent in by the fans at Replays.LifesAGlitchTV at gmail.com. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with virtually whatever noise you want to do. Great.
Shit in the bed all over the place today. So it looks like we have a possible LAGTV fan, because that's
possible.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, it is on LAGTV. So yeah,
well, that would make sense then.
That would make sense.
That's good then. So it's not possible. It is for sure.
Most definite, yeah.
Most definite. Up here in the top position, we are looking at DrEmettBrown. It's a very fancy name.
That sounds like an actual doctor.
That's a very fancy name for Starcraft. And over here in the right position, we are looking at KevmoSeven, and they're talking about Back to the Future right now. Just having a grand old conversation. We have a ZVZ here on Antigua Shipyard. And you know what? I don't mind it. The ZVZ,
it's
pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a micro war. It's whoever can get a good baneling bust off, or maybe metagame one or the other.
Whoever
players.
can be even more OP than the other.
Yes. Zerg is pretty good nowadays.
I think Day 9 actually just did last night. I think his daily was about Protoss dealing with Zerg late game.
It's tough, man.
Because it's getting so ridiculous to deal with.
It's tough. I had a really heartbreaking loss last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was one of my final games of the night. It was 45 minutes long.
Wow.
It was PvZ. I made a big mistake at the beginning, so I guess all in all, I didn't really deserve to win. But I made an epic comeback. Like, you ever like, well, you probably haven't, but when you're behind in a game and you work your ass off, you're making every right move from there to the end to get back into it, and finally you're back on even ground.
Absolutely.
And then boom, it's kind of like the same thing in like regular sports, you know. You
just all
the
crumbles.
team makes a bad play,
and it just all goes downhill.
It all goes downhill, but you make that epic comeback, and then at the end of the movie, you actually still lose.
Yeah.
You know, but all your fans are like, it was a good try, man.
It's good.
Giving you a pat on the back.
Good effort.
Good effort.
Well
Good
played.
answer. I can see your skill level going up, but as the player,
you just feel like ass.
Yeah, it was. I just put my head down in shame. It was like Broodlords, and I just couldn't get the right Vortex off. He was like in a weird angles. So say if Broodlords are coming from this angle, and they're shooting down here, I couldn't quite get a good Vortex to get them all in, so I only got partial, and it was in such a bad angle that my Archons were like half in the Vortex. It was weird to sing. They were like half in a Vortex and half not.
Okay.
I've never seen that before. So anyway, the Vortex ended, and this was previously this was my second Vortex, my last chance. And I had wiped out his whole base. Zerg was going for the base race. We were both down to nothing. It was my army versus his, and the Vortex just wasn't good enough. And of course, the GG Lords, well, they used their name, and it was GG.
Highly freaking unfortunate.
I know people at home probably don't care, but it really hurt me.
Well, what they might care about, maybe, probably not, is that we have some Zerglings going in here and failing to attack that queen as it is surrounded by spine crawlers.
What gave him...
I don't know, but it ended
the idea to do that.
But it ended up kind of working for him there. And the Zerglings are going to go up into the main. There's not enough left, and they've got such little health that they're not really going to be able to accomplish too much.
I need a queen kill.
No, just going to absorb all of those queen shots, and it's going to be everybody going back to their normal
so many
day.
Minerals. The 600 minerals.
And not in great places either.
No, I mean, the great thing about those, you can uproot them and put them back in different positions.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 4 spine crawlers just for no apparent reason. I mean, I don't know what gave him that idea that he'd need so much defense at the start, but it is what it is.
Well, he's got 14 more Zerglings coming at him right now, and I think they're going to probably just bypass the expansion, go right up into the main, and we even have a drone now coming up.
Free queen.
Ooh, free queen.
Free
very
queen.
Free queen.
Did you say very queef?
Very queef. Very queef. Cree.
I was going to tell a story time with MaximusBlack of my very first queef experience. I decided not to.
That sounds horrifying.
It was.
Like you're just like I don't want to hear it. No, if you were gonna ask me if I wanted to hear it, no.
Okay, no, but I mean, you've never heard one?
No, I know what you mean. No, I mean it sounds horrifying. The story itself, as being the first one, that sounds like it was probably a horrifying experience.
Yeah, I won't tell it.
No,
but it was bad.
Probably one of those "what the fuck just happened" moments.
And it was really, really awkward for her too.
Well, it's always awkward.
Yeah.
When okay, let's stop talking about that because that's a conversation going downhill all the way.
Yeah, it's going down real quick. So some Lings managed to get into the base here of 7, and might have actually got 7 drone kills.
Pretty close. No,
we're gonna find out though. I'm hoping for 7.
It's coming close. Maybe.
Do
all
it
right.
for me.
Couple more
Do
left.
it for me.
Chasing down.
Do
There's
it for
4,
me.
5.
Do it for me.
5. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Close. Close.
Was,
good effort.
It would have been really cool if that would have happened.
That would have been great if that happened. And now that the spine caller's in an almost acceptable location now.
Yep.
Having a semi-wall off there, going to make it very difficult for any Zerglings to make their way in. DrEmettBrown is using his PhD in shit play to not win this game. He is sending in small amounts of Zerglings over and over again. Oh, no. Oh, okay. No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, he almost...
No, okay.
What in the actual shit are you doing right now?
He's waiting for his reinforcements.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. No, that's not going to help you anymore.
You know what this
Turn
is
them into banelings and maybe. Oh, 2 banelings there.
I want to see these bust all over that out over these.
That's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
And you know what's sad? I don't even think they're probably going to have to chase them. They're probably just going to go and attack the Zerglings, and then the banelings are just going to explode.
Here we go.
Oh, they know they are going to meet them halfway. That vacuum cleaner wants in on the action too.
Oh, except if they're saying, hey.
They're just going to sit there.
Yeah.
Oh, bring him back. Retard magnet.
Retard magnet.
Oh, it was close, and he's going to run away. Okay, I was almost right.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I was almost right. Back up in the base, we are getting into lair tech and the Roach Warren being put down.
Well, that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Moving in the right direction, at least. 1 baneling going down there. A couple more being good trade-off on that.
Great trade-off.
And some more banelings being morphed in as DrEmettBrown goes back to base. Going to get his second doctorate, this one in not-so-shitty play, as he continues to get up his expansion. Same can be said for Kevmo. Kevmo is definitely in the lead, though, when it comes to economy. He's got to be, although he's not super saturated on that there. He's definitely saturated on that base.
Yep.
He's doing it right on that base, maybe a little too right. But he's definitely going wrong. Oh my goodness.
Oh, here we go.
This could go downhill quickly.
Banelings going into the natural of DrEmettBrown and wasting all... No. Are you insane?
Okay, alright. Oh,
no,
okay, that was a fail.
You know, that was
a fail.
No, that was actually so much fail.
Pretty sure he lost 3 banelings to that 1 queen.
I'm pretty sure it was like 4 or 5.
And then 2 banelings to that hatchery.
I think, let me guess, he got about 3?
5.
Just numbers.
Plus or minus 2.
Yeah.
Just plus or minus 2.
Alright.
Just plus or minus. Close, though.
So, Dr. Emmett now starting to look like he's in a decent position. Although he doesn't have as many drones, he has the tech. He has the Roach Warren. He has the lair. He's doing all the right steps here. And unfortunately for 7, he's just getting his extra gases. Still no lair tech quite yet. He wasted a lot of banelings. Sure, he's got to start going. But at what cost, Adam?
At what cost, Jeff?
Well, this could be huge if he can get a big bust here.
Oh my... No.
Chuck Destin.
No, that was unfortunate. The conga line of Zerglings not very vulnerable to banelings, unfortunately. No. They have to be more or less having a giant orgy before that really does true damage.
They need to basically be doing like some sort of mating call all together, like some sort of tribal mating dance. That's an actual thing. I've seen that. They go around a fire and they dance and they seduce.
Oh, the Zerglings?
No, like actual tribal.
Well, yes, tribal. Yeah, no, that is a thing.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls has taught me, is that the tribal dance or the Virgin's Dance of Seduction, I believe is the name for it.
Yep.
Works well.
You know what else is awesome that Ace Ventura taught me?
What's that?
That everyone loves the Slinky.
It's true. Everyone loves the Slinky, 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 go, Slinky, go!
Love that movie. I used to watch that shit religiously as a child. I used to put... It was that... what other movies? The Goofy movie. I can actually... Okay. The Goofy movie, I know, word for word. I could right now...
Okay. Can I just quote you a scene and see what your retention is?
Okay.
Were you banking on me never seeing the Goofy movie?
No, go
Okay.
ahead. Let's see what you got.
All right. Okay.
See what
The
you
scene is it's the scene where it's raining and they're back at the house.
got. Okay.
And Goofy and the son just had that argument. What was the argument about?
Are we talking about when he was at the little cheesy play place, and
Yes.
he didn't want to be there, and he made a stink about it, and his dad was really upset?
Yes. Well played.
Thanks. I thought you wanted me to do line for line.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you have that whole argument line for line.
Well, the problem is I could do that whole argument line for line, but
Sick transfuse, by the way.
That is some actual sick transfuse going
Do
on.
that one more
right
time
now.
for me. No? Alright.
No, I actually think these queens are going to win this war.
Wow. Oh, he did transfuse the other queen.
That was very, very nice.
Alright, good answer!
Yeah, it was so good that we actually had to start talking about Starcraft for
Good
about
answer. We had
30
to stop the Goofy talk. What's happening in the middle of the map with all this crap? What is this? Just everybody having a party out
Yeah,
here?
they're saying, hey, yo, what's up?
Nobody's got the balls to actually attack each other. They're just kind of like
This
sitting.
guy's just wiggling his ass like, ha, 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 ha.
That's called that's
that's
the
not working.
the roach centipede.
Oh, he
This is
turned
what
his
that
ass at
is.
me now.
How did they not attack each other there? Are you serious? They were like literally 2 feet
Just
away
staring at
from
each
each
other.
other.
There
Oh,
we
there we
There's
go.
the battle of the century.
There we not really.
No.
It's not even the battle of the quarter century. It's just a battle.
So we still do have a bunch of roaches. It looks like DrEmettBrown is doing a nice little tech switch into heavy roaches now. He did do a little bit of damage with those mutas, but I gotta hand it to Seven. That was some really nice clean transfuses. Took minimal damage there. And oh my, we have a bunch of hydras and roaches. Hydra's gonna be able to deal a lot of DPS, especially if there's still gonna be mutas in the mix. I don't see a whole lot of them. Let's take a look what's out on the field. Exactly, yeah, only 2 mutas.
I think he's
left.
basically dropped the mutas entirely for roaches.
Yep. So it looks like we're still on 2 base versus 2 base. I know the third is going up here for Doctor, but I don't know, Doc.
Well, Doctor is one thing he's not doing is macroing incredibly well. I mean, he has a gas shortage. He's got a lot of minerals going on right now, which is a little bit on the confusing side considering the units he's producing right now.
God, this is. Whoa.
But Kevmo is now moving out across the map. He's got the speed. I'm assuming he has range or attack speed or whatever on those hydras. What is the upgrade? No, it doesn't list it there.
No.
Does he have?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Great.
So he's good. He's good there.
Okay.
But
because without that, they're kind of shitty.
yeah, no, they're really bad. But I mean, this is a lot of DPS. I don't think that Seven's
That
gonna
melts.
have an answer for it.
That melts things. Unless they're split up like this. Nope. There we go. We're back in. Nope. That's going to end poorly.
Yep.
There's one thing that you could say about Hydras is that they are definitely what you would classify as a glass cannon. Insane amounts of damage, but easily killed.
Yeah, I mean they're no good against giraffes, but in a ZVZ, they're really, really good to have. Like usually you see more roaches than hydras,
Right.
And the hydras kind of complement them very nicely. But in this case, obviously he did a bigger tech switch because the mutas scared him.
Exactly.
And,
Ended up biting DrEmettBrown in the ass there, forcing the tech switch with the mutas.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, I think he might have been able to handle this a bit better if he would have spent his money. You know, he's sitting on 1,800 minerals.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, if he was hitting his injects correctly...
If he just had a bunch of lings, just a shitload of lings to back up those roaches. He had nothing to absorb. Right, you know? Yeah, anything.
But it was a decent game.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Pretty good ZVZ.
Yep, that was well done by both gentlemen, so kudos. I'm going to say the highlight of that game was the transfuses on those queens.
Yeah.
Because they actually won that war with the mutas because of it.
That made us stop.
They made us stop talking about Goofy. We didn't even get back to that shit.
No. I'm not going to get back to it.
No?
Wait, I'm gonna end this with the Goofy noise.
You're going to end it with the Goofy noise? Now, don't get that noise mixed up with some other shit.
Okay, let me see here. What's a good
just
Goofy line that I can
laugh. Just do the laugh, dude.
Okay. Oh, wait, no.
No, that's like Krusty the fucking Clown.
No,
that's Woody Woodpecker. What the fuck?
Wait. Fuck. Yuck.
Now you're going in the right direction.
Yuck. Oh, shit. I don't think I can do a good Goofy.
That was close. That was on...
whatever. A DB. That's all, folks.
All right, well, you've done a range of cartoons, so that's good.
That's good.
Kind of failed though.
Yeah, I failed. I failed.
It's all right though. We still love you.
Thanks, guys. Peace out.